I can't believe that an innocent person's life was taken.
Those bullets, they don't have names on them. You don't even know who you're shooting at.
Over the last year, the city of Little Rock has found itself in the international spotlight for the wrong reason. Random people being shot for no reason, and it happened yet again yesterday. Fox 16's Mitch McCoy joining me live tonight in the studio with a closer look at what fight police are up against, and it's not an easy one.
It's not an easy one, Kevin. Little Rock police say daycare worker Shirley Jackson was the unintended target of Thursday's neighborhood gunfire. The only thing she's guilty of is being innocent.
Been more. It could have been me, it could have been them kids.
The words could have been.
It should not have happened.
Actually happened.
She was not the intended target.
To a 60-year-old woman.
She died? Oh my God, no, man.
Who did nothing wrong.
Oh man, no.
Tragedy and being a shock. It's like, oh my gosh, this person, had nothing to do with it.
Safety.
Angela Williams in the daycare full of children when a flying bullet hit Shirley Jackson, an unintended target. LRPD Lieutenant Stephen McClanahan saying cases where bystanders become victims often happen without warning.
When you have a lot of gunfire and you're shooting in a residential area, there is that risk, and that's something that we are concerned about as police.
Officials say a majority of crime in Little Rock is fueled by an incident where the victim and suspect know each other.
Find out that it's some kind of a feud, maybe a narcotics transaction that went bad.
On Sunday, a 14-year-old girl was shot in the elbow during a drive-by on Peyton Street.
I don't know who the intended victim was in that case. That house has been a problem for us for some time.
Children becoming innocent victims.
So I told them, I won't stay down, stay down, stay down. Do like you do, like the tornado come, put your head down.
In the middle of broad daylight.
There is a danger to the public when that does occur.
No children were hurt in the daycare, but kids have become unintended targets in the capital city, including Ramiah Reed in November and Asen King days before Christmas.
I just wish all the violence would stop. Stop all the shooting, stop the violence.
Lieutenant McClanahan saying detectives are working right now on solving Thursday's homicide. And on a side note, the case of 2-year-old Ramiah Reed remains unsolved. 3-year-old Asen King's shooter turned himself in the day before the child's funeral, a case that we're all remembering tonight. Both of those cases, actually.
And these random shootings obviously have to stop. All these shootings have to stop. You ask anyone on the street, but you've got, Mayor Mark Stodola, you've got City Manager Bruce Moore, you've got positions within the police department that are vacant and have been for quite some time. You can understand the frustration among some of the people out here.
Of course, you have 70 vacancies right now at the Little Rock Police Department. Something that I think we're going to have to follow and track very closely this weekend is a special meeting that the mayor has called. And that's on Sunday at City Hall. It's a special board of directors meeting. The police chief is going to be there, and he's going to be expected to answer a lot of tough questions from city leaders. And we'll be sure to post that information on our website. You know, something that we received earlier this afternoon about this meeting, something very, very last minute. And a meeting on Sunday, you got to know that's urgent.
What about a suspect in all this?
Right now, a suspect in the daycare shooting is still on the run. Little Rock police are investigating still. They have been receiving tips. They are being able to talk with people in that neighborhood. So right now, it's a waiting game until they can figure out exactly who pulled the trigger.
And it wasn't just that shooting. It was there was another one just minutes later, not far from
right over
shooting.
At 23rd and Marshall. That case still unsolved.
And they think they might be connected?
They are connected.
They are connected. Yeah, we learned that late this afternoon that they are investigating these cases as if they are connected. But our producer raised a good point. They're really going to have to piece together how these shootings were connected because they happened within just a minute of each other.
Maybe it's people who know each other who carried them out. You know what
Absolutely.
Maybe they were connected that way and not necessarily the same person to pull the trigger in each case.
Yeah.
All right, Mitch, thank you.
Thanks, Mitch.